Who's this guy and what to expect? I don't know either because I'm different from the rest. I'm going to put your mind to the test. Leave this open like a hot mess. Right now you're seeing this 6-foot random guy, but I ain't gonna lie, my rhymes are fly. Until the day that I die, I'm gonna get mine. I've been working on Amazon for nearly 3 years. Most people can't handle it. They'd probably go home and start chugging beers. My haters can't fathom that I'm still there, but I really don't care because life just ain't fair. In the break room, I'm forced to watch CNN and other Trump-bashing news. It all gives me the blues. All biased and controlled media, that's what they're feeding you. Sometimes I'll just start randomly reading things on Wikipedia. I like randomly searching things on Google. Back in the days, I got arrested and suspended, all up in a kitty jail with a man named Mr. McDougal and a man named Mr. Ashley. That was back in 2003. And time has flown past me. Oh, my life has been so dreary. I can be like my father, just holding all my anger. Watch out, I don't want to put you in danger. They told us when we were kids not to ride with strangers. It's not safe around anymore. Watch your back and don't get kidnapped. This poem is all jacked, and I try not to snap. I creep around driving at night like a bat. Back in the day, I was super hyper and skinny, but now my stomach sticks out and shows a large amount of fat. How about that? I'm just straight calling myself out, trying to figure out what I'm all about. Dudes be going to the gym to get pumped up. Cops be eating those Dunkin' Donuts. And what about the National Guard doing drills out on the yard? I'm giving props to those weekend warriors, trying not to mix it up and keep boring you. Last September, I bought a new car. I'm guilty of stealing cookies out of my mother's cookie jar. My friends tempt me to go to the bar, and it's really not far. It's actually just down the street. I could literally walk over there on my own 2 feet. A rapper just died at 21 who went by the name of Lil Peep. I'm just a little lightweight. I can only handle 2 drinks. So now what do you think? I guess I'm just a little pansy. My clothes back in the day were nice and fancy. I would blow entire paychecks at the mall, shopping until I dropped and followed. I can see in 10 to 15 years I will be completely bald. In my youth, I used to wear overpriced ghetto clothing. As Limp Bizkit said, I was rolling, not understand what I was doing or who I was. Lost in my teenage angst, trying to figure out who I am. I got a cat named Sam. He just eats and sleeps and whines, so fat and lazy, getting nothing done on the daily. We bought him a plaything, and he just sat there with no enthusiasm to share. His life has been too much to bear. But enough about my cat, because to me that's a little whack, and that's that. This poem makes no sense. When I was younger, I was no good at hopping the fence. Trump's VP name is Mike Pence. I used to live in Indiana, and it's more than just corn. Been around 4 years since I was creepy, and I looked at porn. Man, Indiana was quite cliquey. It was pretty snippy. The attitudes at times were filthy. A lot of rich and spoiled yuppies live out there. For 5 years, it was too much to bear. I spent 9 years in Texas, and it was cool. Got really humid, would drive you straight stupid. I've been in Cali for the past 12 years. Palm Desert, man, it's too hot. And now I live in Reno Valley, and it's a little ghetto. Little do people know that I got this little flow. The bartender in The Simpsons' name is Mo. I feel all bluesy when I listen to Hey Joe. My poetry is straight weird. Where is your mind at now? I shall steer in my direction, no fear of rejection, causing this place much friction. I like to speak clear and use diction with no cussing. Why are you fussing? I'm really sick of all these hashtags online. More than 4 to 5 in a post should be a crime. Back in the days, MCs used to put out solid diss records. Now these young rappers just diss each other on social media, putting out whack mumble rap. What's up with that? They have no true lyrics, just nonsense. Some are not so good influence. I'm just a hater on the attack, ready to say something. How about that? That today's rhymes are whack. I just don't care anymore about fitting in. My mind ain't right. I belong in the pen. Having a hard time saving money. Can't control my urge to spend. But I'm here to lend my support. Because we're slouching towards Gomorrah like Robert H. Bork. That was a book my parents bought back in the day. I glanced at it and I thought it was okay. This poem was alright. But sometimes I feel it sucks. I just ran out of ideas and felt stuck. Man, I'm about to wrap up this junk. This poem has gone on too long. But I'm just cruising you guys along. Until next time, I'll stay strong.